Thriveworks is an online and in-person therapy and psychiatry franchise that is available in all U.S. states except Vermont. They can see kids, teens, couples, and adults 18 years and older. Costs will vary depending on which therapist or psychiatrist you want to see, but generally costs start at about $99 per 60-minute therapy session. I used both the online therapy services and the online psychiatry services, and I felt they were a great option for anyone seeking a platform that can provide both. To learn more, you can read my in-depth review of Thriveworks by clicking the link in the description down below. Hi, I'm Caitlin Bell, Senior Mental Health Technology Editor for Choosing Therapy. Over the past 2 years, I've used about a dozen of the top online therapy platforms personally. During my review of Thriveworks, they earned 4 out of 5 stars overall. This makes Thriveworks another of our highest ranked online therapy platforms. One of the things I enjoyed about Thriveworks was the fact I could choose my own provider. It did take some time to read through profiles of therapists and psychiatrists in my state, but honestly, this was well worth the effort. Both of the providers I selected ended up being a great joy to work with. However, there were 2 patient portals, and figuring out exactly which one I needed to use for payment versus scheduling appointments was initially super confusing. Another thing to be mindful of with Thriveworks is that all live sessions happen over Zoom, and you must download this extra application before your first session. Now, let's examine in more detail what Thriveworks does really well, where they could improve, who Thriveworks would be best for, and who might need an alternative. Plus, stick around for my personal experience using Thriveworks. First, let's dive into what Thriveworks does really well and discuss some of the pros to this platform. With Thriveworks, you can attend therapy or psychiatry online or in person. In-person services are available in most major cities in the state's Thriveworks services. This would be great for people that need the flexibility to attend sessions either way. Thriveworks accepts many insurance plans, and some in-person locations are even going to accept Medicare. Which insurance plans are accepted is going to greatly depend on the state you live in and the individual provider you choose. But it's easy to see if your insurance is accepted by reading the provider's profile on the website. Now, with Thriveworks, kids and teens, couples, even families can attend live therapy sessions. And this is going to be great for someone looking for like an all-inclusive type platform for their family. Now, let's discuss some of those areas where Thriveworks lacks and talk about the cons of the platform. Unfortunately, psychiatry services are not available in every state or even at every in-person location. After you create an account, it is very easy to see which services are available to you. But if you do live in a location where psychiatry services are not available, you're going to want to seek out an alternative platform. And you can look at places like Talkspace or Talkiatry. You can read all about those types of platforms by reading our article on the best online psychiatry services. That's going to be linked down below in the description. So initially, the sign-up process seems pretty straightforward. The Thriveworks website allows you to create an account, add payment information, and choose your therapist or psychiatric provider. But then you're going to be emailed a second patient portal link, and you're going to have to create another account and re-add your payment information again. So this was really confusing to have those 2 patient portals, and honestly, it took much longer to get my account set up than with other platforms. If you're looking for a therapy platform with like a streamlined and easy process, check out our article on the best online therapy options. That is going to be linked in the description down below. So all costs with Thriveworks really depend on the individual provider you select to work with. This can be really frustrating to those who are like on a really strict budget and want to know exactly what costs are going to be upfront. So using a platform like Cerebral, where costs are clearly labeled on the website, is probably going to be a better choice. You can read our detailed review of that platform by clicking the link in the description down below. Now, I have used over a dozen online therapy platforms over the past 2 years, so this definitely gives me some insider knowledge about which platform is right for who. So let's talk about who Thriveworks is going to be ideal for. Thriveworks would be great for those who want their entire family to attend therapy on one platform. Thriveworks offers therapy to kids and teens, couples, and they even have some family therapy types at select in-person locations. This makes Thriveworks a great option for those that want like the convenience of everything under one roof. In bigger cities, Thriveworks offers in-person therapy and psychiatry services. This is great for people who prefer an in-person session, but may need the flexibility of attending virtual sessions from time to time. So if you live in a bigger city and have an in-person location near you, this is a great option for you. So while Thriveworks is great at serving like these select groups across most of the US, there are still some who are going to need to seek out an alternative. As I mentioned before, there are no set costs for services listed on the Thriveworks website. Each individual provider has their own fees. This can make it hard to budget for those out-of-pocket mental health services, especially for those that are uninsured or underinsured. Again, I recommend a platform like Cerebral, as all their costs are clearly listed and are charged a monthly subscription fee. A bonus with Cerebral is you can attend therapy, receive medication management, or you can choose a subscription that's a combination of both therapy and medication. It's not meant to be used in times of like a real crisis event. Your therapist or psychiatrist is not available 24 hours a day. And if your symptoms are very severe, it would be best to call 988-911 or go to the ER for care. Thriveworks was the first online platform that I used where I had to use two patient portals. Initially, I was really confused and frustrated by this. However, I have later learned that some online mental health platforms will use a secondary website or application, and that's how they run their HIPAA-compliant software to keep your information safe. Yet, I still felt like there should be better integration between these two patient platforms. Something else that was new to me was how Thriveworks asks patients to log in. Instead of entering your email and a password, they're going to email you a link each time you want to log in. This is not something I have encountered with any other online therapy or psychiatry platform yet. But Thriveworks definitely has some major pluses, like they accept many insurance plans, they have a wide variety of therapy types, and honestly, you get to choose your own provider. While Thriveworks doesn't have extra features like journal or like self-paced learning lessons, it's a great choice for someone looking to attend sessions online or even in person. Well, that's it from me about Thriveworks. If you liked this video and want to see more from us at Choosing Therapy, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and hit that notification button so you never miss out on our awesome content.